But
I'm Carol.
To tell him that?
Please help me. I have come a very long way. Excuse me, Papa.
Oh, Codron.
Fortress on the Normandy coast.
Hurry
up. If you will find them first. Dixon is a dead man.
Oh, you told her the truth. Thank you. Thank you a lot for that.
It can't be wise. Come with me.
Not without.
Not without Julia. Sorry, I gotta go. Courtney. Carol. And you.
And we meet again. The fact that she's doing it, she has the balls to do it, she's succeeding, it's not even a question. So medieval also that. Take an horse to escape. You said it? For Carol, so for Daryl also?
Sorry. Information is a commodity.
Oh, and I wanted to see you again.
I'm sure you would have done the same for your Daryl, no?
Sabine will take you both back to Paris. On y va?
I understand your reasons, but clearly I'm disappointed. But that betrayal was a good idea, you know, for the writers.
What do you want? I have the same question for you. Or I can have you signed to the atelier. Nasty looking stuff going on in there. What's that all about? Creating a new subtype of a family. More tactical warriors. The war to end all wars.
No.
Or doubt. No more lies. How did you get here? I landed 2 days ago from America.
Really?
I manipulated an innocent man into letting me fly in his plane. Under the false pretense of looking for my daughter. We had to stop in Greenland, where he was almost used as a sperm donor and was nearly murdered by insane environmentalists.
She can't invent that, you know.
And why do you want to find Dixon?
You know about him. And now she knows that you
I
know.
came here to kill him. Must have done something terrible to you.
Good job, Carol, good job! I didn't think of it. Good job.
You can't imagine what I've done to get this far. I understand, I do.
Good job, Carol, good job.
Dan Dixon has aligned himself with a group of religious zealots. Carol's not really the aligning type.
No.
I believe you've helped us locate their headquarters. The island fortress in Normandy, and that former comrade told you about. I'll organize a convoy in the morning. Want to kill Dixon yourself? I will take you to him.
You choose to trust her? I'm not sure. You know, Genet is clever. She's taking a bet, but not a risky one. She knows that no matter what Daryl knows her, whether it's an enemy or an ally, he's gonna be interested to see her, so...
I used to work here as a janitor. First I was a night, almost alone. I'd sweep the floors of galleries full of religious paintings. There's one in particular. The deluge. The desperate family hangs in peril of a raging flood. And I realized all these scenes of apocalypse. They want to make sense of the chaos and destruction that humanity brings upon itself. The fantasy that there's a higher power that can make things better. Prayers didn't help us. Not then and not now.
Carol, again, you hate her, but deep inside you agree with some things she's saying.
It's not about hope. It's about control. We don't just about things we, the masses, the small and unseen, are stupid. That their fairy tales can control us. We will show them they're wrong.
You think that you're into a revolution, you know, against religion? That's how you're presenting it to her, at least, and also to yourself?
What happened? Who's Laurent?
Laurent, friend who got away.
I didn't talk. I didn't say anything. Be alright. We'll catch up to him.
Tell me a story.
About what?
Just want to hear your voice.
It was this guy. He left home looking for someone. Wasn't sure where it was. And he found himself far, far away from home. That's all he ever cared about. Getting back.
Talking about yourself?
He didn't care about anything or anyone.
Until...
One day something changed.
Change is good.
The bait is on.
I'm sorry. I explained it earlier, you know, into the previous episode. The translation, you know, and the definition of the word was not good at all. I mean, not really accurate. So for him to use it now.
Yeah, I think Laurent's really gonna like it when we get back home to America. He can go to school, be like a normal kid.
What will I do?
We can do whatever you want.
Oui, she said I. He responded oui.
You know, you're right. Found something here.
Thank you? No, you're not gonna answer? Maybe it was a little premature. That's the thing.
Ça, Isabelle. Il faut qu'on parle. There's nothing to say here.
Ici, c'est bien.
You know that Genet is approaching and wants Daryl?
Marie, j'ai peur que ce plan soit un petit peu précipité. N'essaie pas, Sally. Fais-nous, c'est tout. What are we doing? Rallying the troops. Stay close. What's this history?
Ew. What do you have on mind? Are you gonna kill them all?
Vois que tu souffres. J'ai une idée.
Is it so they're gonna be our soldiers, in fact?
Where are you taking her? She doesn't know anything. She knows we have a mission here, a greater purpose. I know where the kid is. Isabelle's always had an open mind and heart. You sadly are beyond hope.
You know that he's gonna lie to you.
He's in Provence. I can take it to him. Isabelle! Isabelle!
Vous avez été choisi pour cette mission. Et vous allez devenir le plus loyal, le plus féroce. Je vous salue et vous exprime ma reconnaissance la plus profonde. Toutes ces années de recherche, de
Okay, they're not gonna be
et
killed.
de dévouement.
Oh, maybe yes, in fact.
Au nom de la liberté, de l'égalité et de la fraternité, on se souviendra de vous comme de héros. Eternally. For the greater good. You've been training for months. We're ready. The question is, are you? I'm giving you what you asked for. You're gonna kill your friend. Hey!
Your friend.
Get off me!
As a dead? You think you're gonna... her, guns on Carol, ready to kill her, Genet knowing that Daryl is our friend, and we're finishing the episode with that. Guys, I know that I went really mad during the episode when Sylvie was killed, but the fact is that this episode is so fucking well written, except for that. Like really, a lot of things, almost everything written into this episode is so cool, so great, so many good ideas, but that little thing is triggering me because that little thing was badly written. Like really, everything else, how Carol and Genet, they met, they talked together, that introduction of Genet's character to Carol, you know, that guy who was a bully, clearly Carol was also against it, but she saw that Genet intervened by having really everyone's respect and everyone obeying, and that she's really someone that you can't mess with, that something is going on right there. Like she was hating her immediately, Carol, you know, Carol to Genet, but at the same time, what happened just right there, Carol was also against it. And at several occasions, I think that it's going to be also the case for Carol. She hates Genet already, but some little things that she's saying or doing, Carol can be like, meh, you know, like, eh. Also that discussion about religion, I'm pretty sure that Carol is like, meh. But that introduction was really well done. If we're continuing with Carol, you know, storyline during this episode, Carol meeting Codron like that, Codron telling her that information, it was really well done, it was so cool and all. Carol saying goodbye to her friend Remy, it was emotional and we were really like, oh, he's so nice, maybe we're gonna meet him again, I really hope so. 4-5 seconds later, having him betraying her, but for a good reason, to save his loved one. So we can totally understand him, but we can feel the betrayal, we can feel disappointed, and that it's also really well written and coming out of nowhere, so it's really cool. Like also Carol trying to escape with that horse was so fucking cool. Then we have Carol lying to Genet, saying I want to kill Daryl and all of that, and she was so good doing it, and you know, was like, Genet, does she believe it or not? Nah, you know, maybe she's betting on it, but at the same time, maybe she doesn't believe her, maybe she already knew the truth thanks to Remy. So, to take Carol with her, that was not a risky bet if she would have believed her, or also if she didn't believe her, it was a way to have an advantage on Daryl. So clearly, Genet was right to take Carol with her, and better to take her, in fact, like that, making Carol think that she wasn't alive, so Carol wouldn't try something during the trial. See, all of that, you know, for all of the Carol's part, Carol's storyline, I can see only good ideas, good things, and right there to finish also the episode with that, with, okay, in fact, Carol, since the beginning you were discovered, the fact that Daryl was your friend, and they are ready to transform you. Like, I think that it's the first time for Carol that I think that she can die really right now. I have that little like, but the fact that the episode is finishing like that, now I'm like, no, she's not gonna die. But you know, I was really not feeling the moment right there at the end, so it's pretty cool, and it's good ideas, and it's really well written, and also the fact that we have all of that introduction with Genet background, to finish also with Genet at the end to explain how she switched into her mind. It's so fucking cool. I said it during the intro, the fact that I wanted more about her character, to explain who she is, and also for that actress to have time on screen to let her shine like she can shine, you know, as a fucking intense actress and character. And right now I have the emotion that I had what I wanted, so it's great also. And for all of Daryl's storyline during this episode, the fact that he intervened during that ceremony like that, with that badass line, that John McClane line, the fact that they managed to hide, for Laurent to escape, the fact that Isabelle and Daryl stayed inside, the fact that they had that discussion together as lovers, that was a sweet one, The fact that it's finishing like that, with him being desperate because Isabelle is being taken away, it's really cool, it's well written, it's well done. They are really using a lot le Mont Saint-Michel, you know, as an entity. Like, again, it's so accurate, the fact that they can hide that well, the fact that it's a labyrinth. I went to the Mont Saint-Michel, I lost myself plenty of times inside of it because it's really a labyrinth, all of these little streets and stuff like that, like, and it's looking like that, you know, also so medieval and stuff like that. It's really cool. So also I can see, you know, into Daryl's storyline a lot of good ideas and all, but really for me, Sylvie dead being used for the ceremony on Laurent, a good idea, a really good idea. It's making it more personal for Laurent, for Daryl, for Isabelle, like really a good idea. But her death like that and so quickly, and like for me maybe you should have make her die earlier into the episode and finishing the episode with the ceremony. We didn't have enough time to prepare her death, to have her death, to do something with her death. It's a question of timing. Like really, the timing of her death is not great, or maybe you could have killed her during the previous episode, so we wouldn't have thought of her anymore, and for her to appear right there as a dead for the ceremony, it would have been a surprise. Maybe that it would have been great. But really for me, there is really an issue with the timing of her death and also with how it's done. Like, it's really... you needed her dead because you didn't know also what to do with her character anymore. After using her during the season 1 and after right there during the season 2 killing her boyfriend, and really you didn't know what to do with her character anymore. I understand the fact that it was okay to kill her character, but clearly all of what you did with her during the season 1, she didn't deserve a death like that, so quickly done and badly done. And yes, there is nothing around it. You know, I have really that frustration with the fact that the entire episode is well written with so many fucking good ideas, a lot on Carol's storyline and some on Daryl's storyline. It's really well done, really well written, but that thing for me is not ruining everything, but it's really like, oh, fuck, why? For me, it's really a question of timing and a question of too fast, too quick, too close also to the ceremony, nothing really around it. It's a waste for her character, for Sylvie's character also. I'm okay to kill her character, but her death was not well done. But the rest is really great. Laurent even, you know that during the season 1 I had issues with his character, not the actor, but really with his character, who was badly written, jumping from one mood to another. Like, he was really not acting in a logical way. At least for these 3 first episodes of the season 2, he is logical with how he evolved and his discussion right there. The fact that he knows that he's not the chosen one, that it can be an issue and all of that, and he's almost trying to convince his friend to stop with that face, you know, with that absurd face. I really hope that they're going to continue on that direction, and I think that really for his development, for his character, it's cool that it's beginning to be like that. Great, really a great episode. Like, without that thing about Sylvie, I could have said that it's my favorite episode, season 1 and season 2 to put together. Really, without that thing about Sylvie, it's my favorite episode since the beginning of this show. It's a frustration. Not a huge one which is ruining the entire episode, but it's still a frustration. Tell me what did you think about it, about this episode, and the fact that it was so well written for everything. And tell me if you felt that frustration that I felt for Sylvie, or is it just me who felt it like that? Tell me, I'm really interested by your opinion about that. Okay guys, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Great.